This is the DJI OM6, OSMO Mobile 6. Yes, it's the 6th iteration already. That means they have really been doing well with this series. Today, I'm going to share with you my top 5 reasons to get the DJI OM6. It's a feature-packed mobile gimbal with a few impressive features that I've come to love. So, if you're considering between this and a few other brands, then this video might interest you. By now, you guys should already know that I'm not a huge fan of mobile gimbals as I already own the DJI Pocket 3. But I had to get a mobile gimbal for work and eventually decided on the OM6, and along the way, find out a few interesting and impressive features. The first reason to get is its extendable selfie stick. Now, not all mobile gimbals have this function, and OM6 happens to be one of the pioneers of this technology, this feature. So as you can see, once we can pull this up, there's a hidden selfie stick that can go up to 21.5 cm, which is just decent enough to be able to get your environment in. Comparing with without the selfie stick, so this is without the selfie stick. And now let's open it up. And this is with the selfie stick. It was a little confusing at the start as I did not know where to pull out this selfie stick. Because once I pull back in, you can see it hides so smoothly and snugly inside here that it's almost hard to tell. But I like how brilliant they have actually put this feature in. Next, motion tracking. Now, this is especially useful feature for all those who actually do solo content creation. So how do you access this is, you need to use their Mimo app and obviously connect it to your device. And once inside here, you can actually draw green color squares to be able to lock into the subject that you want to focus. So let's go to video mode and I need to draw a square on me. Okay, now that I'm locked in, let's record. Okay, you can see that the mobile gimbal actually tilts up and down depending on where I am. Of course, I do not claim that DJI has the best motion tracking. In fact, Insta360 has a better focus tracking, motion tracking. But all the other features, I find the DJI OM6 still performs better. Okay, let's see if I can wave and stop. Oh, I forgot to on the gesture controls. Okay, gesture controls on. Okay. Okay, let's try for video. Okay, so what I've discovered is that you cannot be so far away from your camera itself. On the phone, it actually says about 2 meters, which isn't very far. It's actually detecting the motion of your wave to start or stop recording. Next, it is ergonomics. Now, I really like how the OM6 feels in the hand. It does not feel lopsided nor over top heavy. And I also like how you are able to attach the mobile phone on top of this phone clamp over here. It's magnetic, and once you hear it, you can hear the magnet is really strong. And once I have my mobile phone mounted up, you can see the grip covers all of my fingers. Some of the other grips are actually much smaller, so you're unable to fit your whole hand in. Such as the Insta360 Flow, I find that the grip is a little bit too small. So if you can look all around, it feels very nice and natural to hold. And moving on to its weight, it actually weighs rather light at 309 grams or 10.8 ounce. And if you also notice, there's actually a focus wheel right over here. You can actually press it to change to either focus or actually zooming in, which is excellent. And I like how this little focus wheel has all this texture over here, which allows you for micro increments. Some of the other focus wheels out there aren't able to get these micro increments. Sometimes you just want to have a very smooth focus or smooth zooming in to a particular subject. With that said, I do wish that actually they had the mobile gimbal over here, mobile tripod integrated into the gimbal. The Insta360 Flow did a good job integrating in, but of course there are complaints about how the Insta360 Flow's tripod isn't that sturdy. So I hope that DJI is able to find a workaround and get a tripod properly collapsed in and expanded out. That will create a lot of convenience for mobile creators out there. The last reason is that I really love how the phone clip works. Now if you look at the back, once I pull it out, you can see it magnetically actually attaches on the gimbal itself over here. And it is really strong. As for how wide the phone that it can hold up to about a width of 84mm or about 3.3 inches, which is basically more than the average phone size. There are of course other things you can attach to this phone clamp to be able to enhance its features, such as lights. A while back I actually bought an extension for the phone clamp, but discovered that it only works for OM5 or OMSE and earlier versions. I'm currently awaiting for the one that comes out for the OM6 to be able to extend the phone clamp a little, as most of the time I use my mobile phone along with my phone casing. Of course, I forgot to mention that actually there's a 1/4 inch screw adapter right at the bottom here for you to be able to change to different types of tripods if you ever need to. So, what is the con? I feel that there's one major con about the OM6, is that it's a little chunky. Okay, once I remove my mobile phone and collapse it, you see this tool still seems rather huge. Once I put inside my pocket, you will know what I mean. You can see it's not exactly pocketable. Oops. Comparing with other mobile phone gimbals such as the Insta360 Flow, which is slightly more portable. But I've heard a lot of complaints about how the Insta360 Flow is actually good at everything, but not particularly good at one stuff. Basically, jack of all trades, master of none. Whereas the OM, I feel that it is a master of holding a very good grip. Having a very good grip. So, what mobile gimbal are you guys using? And do you agree the OM6 has the best offering in 2024? I'm curious, let me know down in the comments below. If not, I'll see you guys in the next video.